The Edmonton Oilers have made a couple significant trades to improve their forward group. We'll get into the details. I'll give you my thoughts coming up next. So welcome back to another video here at Top Shelf Hockey. We have some more breaking news from the NHL. We have some more trades, two of them involving the Edmonton Oilers. They've made a couple of key acquisitions to address their lack of depth on the wings. Getting things started, they acquired Andreas Athanasiou from the Detroit Red Wings. Of course, a player that the GM Ken Holland's very familiar with from his time in Detroit. Of course, he's a very speedy skater, one of the fastest guys in the league, former 30 goal scorer. His numbers are down this year. His plus minus is pretty horrible, but he's playing on a really bad Detroit team, and I certainly think he can put up better stats on a stronger team, to say the least. But obviously Athanasiou is a player who could very well be a good fit with Connor McDavid. He can certainly keep up with him speed-wise. Now, Athanasiou is not the only piece involved in this trade. The Oilers also received prospect Ryan Kuffner, who was a pretty solid college free agent signing by the Red Wings last year. So Athanasiou as well as Kuffner go to the Edmonton Oilers in exchange for forward Sam Gagner, as well as 2 second-round selections, one this year and one next. So 2 second-round picks and Gagner in exchange for Athanasiou and Kuffner. I think the Oilers certainly win this trade. Athanasiou and Kuffner, both pretty solid young players. Athanasiou is a pending restricted free agent. He's only 25 years old, so he's a controllable asset, making a pretty low salary right now. If he can get back to that 30 goal scoring prowess that he had last year, certainly going to be a bargain. One concern I would have is that Athanasiou is certainly a player who likes to carry the puck a lot, likes to rush the puck a lot, and clearly that's the same thing that McDavid likes to do. So if he's going to have any chance to play with McDavid, he's going to have to adjust his style a little bit and kind of allow McDavid to carry the play more. But this guy's got a goal scoring prowess. He's got a really fast speed, so clearly that's going to be a good asset here for the Oilers if they can figure out a way to make it gel there. Now, the other acquisition the Oilers have made is they picked up forward Tyler Ennis from the Ottawa Senators. Of course, Ennis can be a pretty solid winger, good skater as well. Not as quick as Athanasiou, but still a pretty solid skater. He can also play center ice. He's not just a winger. He has played on the wing a fair bit, but he was naturally a center iceman as well, so he can certainly be a versatile piece in their bottom six. He had a really solid year last year with the Leafs, and he's on another one-year deal now with the Senators. Had another solid year as well, putting up some good goal scoring, getting to play a bigger role there, so he'd certainly be a pretty good piece as well. Of course, in return, the Oilers send to Ottawa a 5th-round draft selection, so a pretty small price to pay for that type of player. And this is a player who was widely expected to be traded by the Senators today, so no big shocker there, but the Oilers certainly addressed their depth on the wings at forward. They get a versatile piece in Tyler Ennis as well, so clearly an opportunity there for Ken Holland to improve his club, give them an injection here to show that he's confident in that group, that they can not only make the playoffs, but make some noise in the playoffs as well. So let me know what your thoughts are down below. Are these two good acquisitions by the Edmonton Oilers? What are the price tags that they paid? I think they certainly didn't give up a whole lot to make these moves, and we'll see how much that improves them down the road. Let me know your thoughts, and we'll continue the conversation. We'll also be back with more updates on NHL Trade Deadline 2020 as more deals break before the deadline closes. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you next time.